There, it's Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery with a very risky 12 by 24 by 2 inch deep wide canvas. Couple of palette knives, good possibility I might use those. Couple of my small acetate tools. Ask me for the video if you need it. Some Anita's navy blue, which I may want more of, just as a basic background layer to help me slide any paint I put on next, which might be the sky. I could start with the sky. I did escape that turned into a roiling ocean or a landscape, depending on your attitude, I guess. I thought it was going to be a landscape to begin with, and then I saw the ocean, and I wasn't the only one. My husband saw it too. So I don't really need to fuss with this too much. And I am leaving a layer along the edge, and I might do a little bit more of that. And if I need it, I'll pull it in. Otherwise, I'm just going to wipe off my spatula, give myself some Chantilly lace, just like I used to use a different white metallic product. And then I have some platinum rose I have shaken up. My paint pouring recipe is underneath the video. I swear I shook that up. But I just shook up 30 bottles, so, or some variation on that theme. That's an interesting color I'm still getting used to. And this is, I believe, frosted berry. Yes, I like pink skies. What can I say? I have no excuse. I think I'm going to use some of the pink dahlia. Am I? Maybe I was too quick to pull up. It's time to take that little tab of paint off, but I like the line it was making, so that's okay. For some reason, I'm drawn to Baltic amber in the sky, so I guess I'm just going to give in. Because it's kind of orangey, like a sunset or similar. Before I go put anything else in, I think I'm going to start. You know what? I lied. I want some hot orchid in there. Excuse me. This is not hot orchid. This is pink diamond. This is the replacement for hot orchid, which is available as a primary elements pigment powder, but no longer available as a Prism Pour. So this is pink diamond, which is definitely a Prism Pour. And I'm going to take some of my residuals and put them right over on my edge right now, while the paint is still nice and fresh, to sort of blend my edge in with the rest. And then I'm just going to sort of spread things around. And yes, I am painting upside down. There's no doubt about it. And I like how that Baltic amber looks. Yes, I did. I just scraped my spatula off with the paint residual that was on it, and then picked up my residual and took it and put it somewhere else. I'm gonna have to pull that thing out of there. That does not belong. And then I'm going to have a look at my sky, which I'm liking upside down, so I'm hoping that I'm going to like it right side up as well. Going to move a few things out of the way. Get a full spin out of that turntable. Oh, I'm liking that. I could hide a moon in there easily if I wanted to. We'll just pretend there's a moon in there already. I'm going to take whatever residuals I have again and use them. I pre-did my sides. They're still a little damp, but I did them in advance to facilitate time. I like that. So let's go and see how much spreadability what I've left in that line has yet. Spreadability, today's new word. I'm thinking I should use a whole lot more greens, but there's no telling what I'm going to do. Once I have all these colors next to me, it's really, really difficult to restrain myself. But we are covered. And it isn't the thickest layer. So I'm thinking I'm going to use some Mead and Black and maybe some Mead and White. I used the Chantilly lace last time I did this. And I'm still not sure I should put white in. But it did look good, so I mean, I guess it's relative to your taste. It was definitely very surreal. Any paint I have left over I'll just throw down below. I'm loving those clouds. I could put a white. I want to. I want to blow one out with my straw. And play with it a little bit. My spatula. Could probably blow it out again. I could probably have some Chantilly lace handy and just use it to add a few clouds. A few wispy clouds. If they're not soft enough, I can always pull them. Just change things up a little bit. Alright, I don't even know if any of that's going to stay. And I used a different tool for... I used the palette knife last time, so let's get on with this thing. I think I'm going to use some of my Mayan gold. Well, I'm going to shake up some of my Mayan gold. And I did actually get myself some pipettes, which should be very handy. There we go. And I will just suck up. I will just not do anything except for get a scrape plate and use that for something else. It looks like a wave in the distance. It still looks like an ocean to me. Alright, so this should be... There we go. It sounds like I got 2 marbles in there by accident. Now, I really wanted some Bonfire last time and I didn't use it. I think this might be the one I didn't shake. So let's definitely see if we can dislodge the marble in the bottom of that. The ones I like the best I tend to overfill. It does not matter what you put down there because you're going to be using some cell activator anyway. I'm going to use, to facilitate coverage, some of my black iris. I still want a little Chantilly lace in there, I'm not sure. But maybe I'll just keep putting colors down, like this African violet. I think I'm still going to use some black. My Mead and Black is not in stock, or wasn't when I made this video. Who can tell when I'm posting it? But it's on my Amazon link when it is in stock, and it's well worth having. It is the blackest black. I don't want a cat hair, or a dog hair, or whatever that is. Now it's time for the greens. And I've got to feel kind of brazen to do this. I shook these up first. Whoops. And I wanted some more Mead and Black underneath there. But you know what? I could try some of this Anita's in puddles. I don't think that's going to hurt anything. Just throw a little more. Pretty sure I can't have too much of that Fandango, to tell you the truth. I've got some Peacock, which is a delicious color. It's very peacock. Very blue-green. Whoops. Okay. I'll start with that. I'm still tempted by the palette knife. We'll see how the spatula works. I might have to slide a little bit of Chantilly lace in there. This is wintergreen, which looks fantastic with the peacock and the Fandango. Now it's time to do something, and I want to make sure that's the Bonfire. This is the Baltic Amber. I'm going to sneeze. Excuse me. There's some of the Baltic Amber. And again, it's cold here. It's going to be freezing tonight. I know you guys are like 20 below zero in New York and stuff as I make this, and I feel bad for you, but I'm not used to it. So what do I have? I have Neptune's Gaze, and I think I shook it, but I'm not positive, and I want to use it now that I see it, because I want this to be dominantly green. Although I didn't add any blue. Boy, I'm nervous. Okay, I've got purple, I've got white, I've got orange, all cell activators that are Amsterdam. I've got paint on my spatula. I'm going to start with some purple, dioxazine purple, and some Amsterdam white, and gold. Good girl, I left it open. I want to take some of those colors as I go along. Put them right down on the edge. It's not beyond me. Wow, my nose is suddenly running. It's not beyond me to put the palette knife in here. Or to steal some paint. I think the palette knife might get some of the orange. Got some really pretty cells going. I'm glad the blue background is in there. I think if I'd used a little more paint, I would have more for my edges, and I didn't think about it that way. So far, it's working. Alright, so now I am going to take some of this orange and a little bit of this gold too. I wanted to force myself to put some poinsettia in here because I figured, you know, there's fields of flowers where there's green grass. I see that thing that needs to go away. It's not like nature didn't create with the same sort of abandon that I am. I still want to put a moon in the sky. I like this. I can't believe my nose just started running after I sneezed. The palette knife does a really great job of spreading my leftover paint on the edge. Takes every little bit right off the spatula, which pleases me very much. Now, do I need any more cells? I don't know. I kind of want to take my black cell activator, and I see I have a sort of a void in the center. Let's see if I left a single color open. No, I was diligent and I closed them all. Wow, I'm going to finish on time. I've got 3 minutes left to tell you guys. I do sell my artwork, and if you have an interest in purchasing something, that would be a vast assistance to the studio, and I would so appreciate it if you would use my email address under the link tree, under Show More, under the Colour Arte coupon code for 24% off, by the way. See, the little acetate tools have a really nice curve on them. I mean, they don't all, but the ones I like to use the most do. And I will include that video if you haven't seen it, or I didn't include it, just let me know. So this is definitely not the ocean. I'm not sure what you'd describe it as. Use my residual colors again. I've got some purple mountains in the background. What can I tell you guys? I want a torch to release some bubbles. I don't know that I need a ton of cells. I like having sporadic cells, and I have quite a few of them. And I'm going to have to take some time and cover some more of my bottom. The little acetate tools work really well for that. I will try and do a close-up after I torch. The torch to release the bubbles caught in the paint, but it also tends to release patterns. I can see little things popping, as well as bubbles. This is one of those paintings I always like, should I add trees? But maybe not. Sometime soon I'm going to do one with a lot more solid colors in the bottom and a lot fewer colors in the bottom. Let me catch those drips. Pull them across. I'm going to have to steady the colors I used already. I wonder if I could turn this light out and give you a better shot. That's more natural light. Let me see what I can do with my phone. I don't know if it's a point or not a point. Good point to use the flashlight. Oh, there's diamonds in the sky. Must be ice crystals. Must be gonna snow. I'm sorry, sensitive subject for some of you. Oh boy, they're beautiful colors. Alright, you guys are going to be gone in a second, so I should tell you what I'm going to tell you, which is my link tree has Pinterest, Instagram, Twitter links, my Facebook group, Expressionist Art Studio Gallery, Appreciation Group, places for you to shop, Society 6, Pixels.com, Fine Art America, one and the same. If you can't find what you're looking for, please just ask me. The studio survives on donations from PayPal. The icon is in the bottom right hand corner of my YouTube channel banner, and also on the link tree, and you can see the prizes for the exhibition. You can see the prizes offered in the exhibition video at the very beginning for the monthly drawing, which happens on the 1st of the month. So if you use that PayPal icon or that link, you'll be sent an invitation to get into the monthly drawing. I suspect you'll be gone soon, if you're not gone already. Can I zoom in a little closer? Maybe I should. Looks like I got a bird in my sky that I need to pull out. Or a couple even.